What's up, Rebel Gang? I am back with my best friend, Cherishing Flo, and it's supposed to be a mukbang. So we have pizza.
Here, let's do like a mukbang shot. I'm gonna lift the pizza.
And we also have root beer.
I have some water over there, so I'm not just drinking a bunch of soda.
And so we really don't know what we're about to talk about.
Honestly, we were originally going to talk about Momo, but we don't feel like we have enough information about the situation. I think all that we know is like what it is.
It's like something that tells kids to do stuff to kill themselves or to harm themselves.
Because you remember, we did watch that one video.
Yeah.
With the Momo thing in the middle of like Peppa Pig.
Yeah, it popped up in the middle of a Peppa Pig video on YouTube. And
it was like cut yourself. It's like if you cut yourself, you won't die, or if you cut your wrist, your parents won't see me, or something. Yeah, something crazy. I was looking like just the look of the thing creeped me out. I was like, oh, the devil, there's a liar, get away.
When we watched that video, what was that, like 2 days ago? We watched it. That night, I had to get up in the middle of the night and turn the flashlight on my phone because it was too dark in the room. And all I saw was that Momo face. And if y'all haven't seen it, I'm going to try to insert a picture.
It's so creepy looking.
Oh my gosh. And I can just imagine when kids see that.
Like, I would boo-boo on myself. Doo-doos in the pants. I would just. Because that is gross. Like, why? Nasty. There's eyes. It's the eyes. It's like,
it's the whole thing.
Like, I think the rest of his face kind of reminds me of that thing on the bicycle. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Not the thing on the bicycle. Is it on the bicycle?
You talking about E.T.?
No.
You know E.T. rides a bike? You're not talking about E.T.?
No. That thing with the red circles on its face. It rides a tricycle. It's like a little baby kid tricycle.
So?
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. But no, like the little baby, that thing, that's what the rest of its face reminds me of. Of the Saw face of that little thing.
Yeah.
But them eyes.
The eyes are just like, they're like big eyes and they're just sunken in or something.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
It's a creepy face. Like, if it creeps me out, I know a kid should be scared of that. But apparently this is something that popped up. Oh. Apparently this is something that popped up last year. Because the news thing that I saw on YouTube, it popped up like either September or October last year.
A woman commented under those little things and said that it was 3 years ago or more when her child said something to her about a Momo, but she didn't know what the child was talking about until she saw the news article talking about it. What I want to know is, what is the purpose? This feels like the person behind this has to be like Criminal Minds kind of psycho. Like something is really wrong. Like, you remember that episode of Criminal Minds when like they were like tricking all those teenagers into killing themselves? It reminds me of that. That's what it makes me think of.
But why are people,
only in real life?
Even though this popped up such a long time ago, why are people like just now catching on to it? Like it's just now becoming a thing.
Right. It should have been a thing. And what I really want to understand though is why YouTube has not done anything about it yet.
Yeah. Exactly.
If it's been a thing for this long, why is YouTube not open? Like, something should have been done. Because, you know, YouTube has those little... And that's what's really irritating me about it. Because I feel like for grown people websites, you can only watch... The whole, you know, watching the first 30 seconds to make sure it's kosher thing is cool. Yeah. That makes sense. Because we grown. If we don't want to see something, we can just click off. We have, you know, that common knowledge. And we are understanding of the world. And knowing that crazy people do crazy people stuff. But, like, for kids, I feel like they should have monitors watching those entire videos. Right. Not just the first 30 seconds, because those are kids. You have no idea what the rest of the videos are saying. You need to have somebody monitoring. I don't care if it's 45 minutes. Somebody need to be sitting down for 45 minutes and watching the videos to make sure that these kids are safe. They're children. Right. It's called YouTube Kids. And the fact that somebody is able to get on YouTube Kids and post something like that and have stuff like that on there,
And it's alluring the kids in by like Peppa Pig and Fortnite stuff. And kids are like all into that stuff.
But that right there crazy. And it's scary. Thinking like we know small children. And that's why like when I'm with Aliana, and I actually didn't know about this, but when I'm with Aliana, I watch all her videos with her. Like, I feel like it's an issue that parents are just letting their kids go off by themselves and watch videos for hours by themselves.
Yeah.
At least you need to have at least seen the whole episode with them.
Because kids these days, they have their own tablets, their own laptops, their own phones. They just do. My 3-year-old niece has her own tablet. She has her own phone. I mean, the phone's not turned on, but it's connected to Wi-Fi. And she can watch whatever.
I feel like parents also need to be monitoring what their kids are watching better. You just walk in like, oh, that looks nice, and walk out. Like, you need to
let me see what you're watching.
And I'm going to watch it with you so we can make sure that it's appropriate for children.
And, you know, just thinking about it, our parents, I don't know if your mom did, but I know my parents, whenever we're watching something on TV or something, they'll say, what are you watching? And they'll sit there and they'll watch it. Just to make sure what we're watching is...
I watch the same... My mom wouldn't even ask me. I watch the same thing, and I watch the same episodes of the same thing. Every single day. Like, I was one of those kids who I didn't branch off. I didn't change channels. I didn't do none of that. I watched the same stuff. I was watching the same stuff. So you'd always watch me watching Blue's Clues.
Yeah,
or,
that's the kind of stuff that I watch.
Or Powerpuff Girls or whatever. And those things were fine. But my mom would sit in the living room with me a whole lot and watch it with me. Like
Which should be done.
Whole lot. You need to know what your kids are watching. Don't think that you know. Know for a fact that you sit down and you watch. Because I don't feel like kids should just be able to roam and watch whatever they want.
They shouldn't.
They should not.
And then they should have like a certain amount of time that they watch whatever. Like 30 minutes out of a day should be enough for a child on a device.
Apparently, let their child be babysat by the TV. And I understand it's a lot to have a child but there's other things. Make that child go read a book if they're old enough to read a book. Make them go read.
Let them play with actual toys. Like,
make them sit in the room, play with their toys, take all the electronics out. Because that's all I used to do for hours and hours on end. Barbie dolls, the Barbie houses, baby dolls.
Right. Play dress up. We played with actual people outside at a playground instead of watching kids. Because my niece does this. She sits on YouTube and she watches other kids play with toys. Yeah, she watches other kids play with toys. Like, it's crazy. Read a book. Read them a book if they can't reid. Don't let Momo raise your child. Please don't. You ain't gonna have no more child. No, for real. If you let something like that raise your child, some crazy stuff, it's gonna start happening. You're not gonna have a child no more. You're gonna have a demon.
That just reminded me of that comment I got on YouTube. And that comment scared the mess out of me when I read it. I was like, what's wrong with you, lady? Like, some lady commented on my YouTube video where I was talking about this child that bullied other children. And she said, children like this need to be tied up and thrown into the pit of fire or something like. I was like, she's 3. Like, what? You wanted to, when I was there, I was like, who thinks of stuff? Who says things like that? Who thinks, oh, this child is pushing this other child down. She needs to be thrown in the pit of fire. I was like, that's evil. That's evil. I don't care what the child did. She's 3. That scared me so bad. And the fact that it was on my YouTube under one of my comments, I'm looking at this lady's comments like, I kind of want to block you.
I would have.
So she said a whole bunch of other stuff, like in other comments. That was kind of good stuff.
Like she was off on that.
Yeah, that one part of her sentence. And then she went off like it was no, like, then after that she said stuff that made sense. But that one sentence was like, lady. I feel like there was some kind of personal upsetness that she had going on. Maybe her children get bullied real bad or something.
Maybe.
How long are mukbangs supposed to be?
I don't know.
That's one of the reasons why I don't do mukbangs on my channel. Is it supposed to be pronounced mukbang?
I don't know if it's
I almost
mukbang
choked.
or
That's what that was.
I almost died. Figured you were okay because you started talking again.
I said I had to pause because I felt myself about to choke. Like I felt that food trying to halt in my throat, and I was like, hold up. But is it pronounced mukbang or is it pronounced like mukbang? I've seen people like. I see the go mukbang. I've seen people say that in their videos. I've seen people go mukbang. I've seen people pronounce it like 2 or 3 different ways. Every time
I've heard mukbang and mukbang.
I've heard mukbang, mukbang, and mukbang.
I ain't never heard no mukbang.
I think isn't that how Dier pronounced it?
I have no idea.
Somebody big pronounced it mukbang. Mukbang. But I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. Who made this up? Like, who came up with this?
I don't know.
And I don't usually like to watch these videos. That's another reason why I don't do them on my channel. Like, on my couples channel, we do them because we always eating. So, we figure we might as well, get some content out of it. Because when we eat, we be talking. So, we might as well get some content out of it. But I feel like I don't watch them. I do not watch anybody's mukbangs. Except for this one girl. But I think I just like her. I wish she wasn't eating during her videos. But like, because I don't like to watch other people eat. I feel like that's awkward. Like when I was younger, I used to make...
But people watch this kind of stuff.
People really do. People be watching this. Like, mukbangs are popular. I'd be like, why? Like, you just like watching somebody chew. There's, Jazz from Tay and Jazz. Mm-hmm. She said in videos that she literally watches videos of just people eating, not even mukbangs. They're just eating. I'm like, why? Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why is that interesting? You watching somebody chew their food.
And then people be doing those, what's it called?
ASMRs?
Yeah.
I think them things sound gross.
They do.
I hate the way they sound.
Especially the ones with people eating pickles.
No, the one with people eating, this woman was eating honeycombs. And it was like sticky sound. I was like, I listened to it because she was in one of my watch threads. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, let me watch her video. And she's like, with the sticky sound. I'm like, oh no. I was like, I cannot do this. Ew. It's making me want to vomit. It was so good. I just watched it with the volume all the way down. I was like, I can watch you eat, but the sounds.
It's a big piece of pizza.
The ASMR is always, I've never seen one that I liked, ever.
I don't watch them no more. I watched one. And that was some weird lady eating a pickle.
I watched a couple because I kept trying to get the, just like the way I did with mukbangs. I was trying to get the appeal. I never got it. I never got the appeal. For mukbangs either. When me and I were doing it, we were like, why do people like to watch these things? I was like, I don't know. But, they like it. We gonna do it. Because we like to eat. We may not like to watch other people eat, but we surely like to eat.
I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
Why y'all like mukbangs?
Right.
Let us know.
If you got this far in the video.
Right.
Why? Why did you get this far?
Like, if you watch this much.
Please keep watching. But but why are you watching? Like, I legit want to know.
Like, exactly, like, don't stop. Don't now because you heard us say that.
Right.
Kick off. Stay with us.
But answer the question.
Yeah, like, why are you interested in mukbangs? I'm sorry. I was trying to talk, but I was still drinking. I don't know why.
It don't work like that.
I should have just waited, but I wanted to get it out. Doesn't April watch mukbang videos?
I have no idea.
I feel like she watches every kind of video. When I went to her house one time, and she was just looking through YouTube, and she was watching, we were watching Abby's videos. No, what were we watching? We were watching somebody's YouTube videos, like somebody we know. It was one of us or Abby. And then we went to watching beauty videos.
Same. That happened to me.
And then we were just watching some random person's vlog. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like,
she just kind of watches whatever pops up next.
Pretty much. She just watches it. It's like she don't even look. She just let whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever autoplay.
She be watching it.
The entire cheese came off of the pizza. I was trying to keep that from happening. Like, that's why I was trying to eat this pizza so slow, because I knew the cheese was coming off.
Oh, we did what video did we record?
Where?
On your channel.
Or How We Met.
Oh, we did a How We Met video. So, if you guys would like to know how we met, you have to go to her channel.
We talked about
watch that video. How we met, how we became friends.
How we
went from enemies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because she wanted to fight me.
Why you gotta throw that in there every time we talk about it? Because she wanted to fight me. Like the fight.
Yes.
It wasn't like I went up to you and like hit you in the face.
No, she didn't do that. She probably wanted to, but Go watch that video because we're not about to get into all of that on this one. So go watch that video on her channel. I'm gonna leave all of her stuff. What's it called? In the description box.
I was saying it in my mind, but I was drinking my drink.
Yeah, I'll leave all of her stuff in the description box down there.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. If I do say so myself. My stomach. Hopefully it's out by the time you post this mukbang. I really don't like when strangers message me on Snapchat. As soon as I see a name I don't recognize, I be like, why? What you want?
This random person keeps sending me messages on Snapchat. I don't know who he is, but I'm about to block him.
This one dude recently, he told me, he said, hey, what do you do for a living? Or something. Like, we were already talking about something, like, on my stuff. He's like, what do you do for a living? Because I was talking about, I don't remember what I was talking about, but he's like, what do you do for a living? I was like, I'm a social media manager and consultant, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like, oh, and then I was like, yep. And then he's like, you want to know what I do for a living? And I was like, well, I didn't ask. Okay. Like, I was like, okay. And he's like, and then he sent me a picture of himself and was like, I'm a stripper. And I was like, I said, oh. Like, I was just like, I said, okay. And he was like, is that a problem for you? I was like, it don't affect me no way, no how. So I don't give a fuck. Like, I was like, I don't care. Like, I'm not impacted by what you do for a living. That's your business. That's between you and God. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. And then he was like, and then he said, what did he say? He was like, well, it could impact you. I said, no, it could not.
How?
Exactly. I was like, no, it couldn't. It couldn't. I don't even know what you're thinking, but I'm telling you right now, it couldn't. It could not affect me in any way. And then he was like, he said, well, I mean, if you come see me dance, I said, but I wouldn't. So it couldn't, like I said. I said, but I wouldn't. So it couldn't, like I said in the first place. And then he was like, why not? Because I'm not interested. I don't want to. Why would I want to? I don't know. Like, who? And I'd be like, who does this work on? Like, you say stuff like this. Does this work for anybody? Like, even whether I was single, in a relationship, married, I could be desperate for love, and that would not be the way.
No, you're not about to catch my
certain stuff is just turn off. It's just a turn off for me. And I was like, you sending me, I hate when guys send me pictures that I did not ask for. If we not even having that type of conversation.
That reminded me of what happened to me a couple weeks ago.
What?
Did I tell you?
No.
I got a random picture when I woke up.
Oh, from...
If a dude ever tries to do that again, I'm going to post it on social media and I'm going to tag you in it. Either that...
I'm going to post one to your face right next to it.
Either that or
you're
you're
going
to have to pay me some money to not post it.
Blackmail.
Right.
That's good. Well, that was a good idea. I'm
if
doing
you
that.
don't want your stuff shown to the world, don't send it to me. If you send it to me and you don't want it shown to the world, you're going to have to pay up. It ain't going to be cheap either.
People need to pay up anyway. Don't be talking to me telling me, hey, boo, you cute, whatever. I said, am I cute enough if you send me some money? All right, then get out my face. Because I'm not feeling you right now. I really don't like... That reminds me, this dude came at me left because I said something on Facebook once about the fact that this guy sent me a message on Instagram. He was like, hello. I said, hello. He said, how are you? You're beautiful. I said, thank you. And then we exchanged like maybe one more sentence. And he said, I can tell by the vibe that, you know, you're different. And like, we would like, somehow I can tell that we would be really good together. Like, I would really like you. Like, I really like you. And I have this feeling. And when I'm talking to you, my heart is skipping a beat and all this stuff. And I said, why? I was like, what do you like about me? Because he was like, I really like you. Da-da-da. I said, what do you like about me? He was like, and because I'm sitting there, I'm like, so you saying your heart skip a beat, you really like me, you really think that you would want to be with me, and I'm like, we've just exchanged 2 sentences. Like, what is it that you like about me? Like, what? And I felt like, and in my mind, and I said that, the only thing that you like about me is how I look. So basically, it's your penis that is speaking for you right now. Because no guy who's genuinely feeling a girl can get that genuine feeling. It'd be one thing if we were in person and you feel a vibe. But you ain't even feeling a vibe, my nigga. Like, we just had 2 sentences exchanged on Instagram's DM. And all I said was, I am good, how are you? Like, that's not enough to cause a vibe. Like, I was like, no, like, that's a turn off. You don't do things like that right off the... I know you was trying to be romantic and everything, but you don't try to be romantic off of a first conversation. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's a huge turn off for a girl.
I was like, guys be thinking like that's what girls want. I was like, girls want it after a while, like after she likes you.
We know you,
right? Like once we know each other, when it makes sense for you to say it, because now it just sounds like a line. It just sounds stupid,
right?
Like I was like,
like it's something that you practice on a lot of people.
Yeah, like you done said that about 51 million girls. Like I was like, that don't sound cute. And it's like, and then this dude, when I said that online, this dude was like, for all you know, it's like this is what happens when a guy tries to, you know, come at a girl respectfully. I said, you want to come at me respectfully? Just like, hello, how are you? You're very beautiful. I would like to get to know you. Right. You don't have to do all that extra. My heart skipping a beat. Right, like I really like
that's
you.
That's the quickest way to get shut.
Why? Like you know, that's not coming at me respectfully. That's coming at me strong.
Right.
Like this is like
you thirsty.
That's a heavy coming at. That's coming at me. I don't want you to come at me. I want you to come to me. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
There's a huge difference between coming at me and coming to me. I want you to come to me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want anybody coming to me because I am not single. Just so that is out there. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea, because if Harry watches this video, he's like, don't be talking like you want somebody to come. Like, I'm just saying in the retrospect, because even my current boyfriend, when we first got together, we were friends first, actually. We first met, we were just hanging out as friends. But he came at me real respect. He was like, I really like talking to you. I really like your vibe. Can we try to talk, you know, get to know each other, see where this thing goes? I was like, cool. That was it. It was so simple. Like, it was so simple. And then finally, when he was ready to, like, be with me, like, when we were ready to go on that level, he was like, I would like for us to be exclusively just us together. And that was it. Like, it was so simple.
That works. Like, that's
Get to know a person. Like, don't jump the gun and be like, oh, my heart skipped a beat as soon as I saw your picture on Instagram. And your vibe is great, even though we only exchanged 2 words to each other. And all that extra stuff. You ain't got to do all that. And if you come at me and you say anything other than hello, because I hate when you do hello beautiful, hello, that's fine. But like when I do be like, hey, what's up shawty, or what's up little mama, or what's up little cutie, what's up little shawty, I'm looking at you like, who are you talking to? Get out my face. I feel like, I no offense to any of you ladies who may answer to that, but I think that you a real ghetto kind of somebody. If you gonna turn around and be like, hey boy, I cannot stand that foolishness. When I do be like, hey shawty, I don't know you. You remember Martavius used to be like that when I said I didn't like little mama, and then he started being like, what's up little mama? Like he started doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
he did it just to get on you.
Exactly. I was like, you think that's cute? Like, it's not cute.
It's not.
No, look like cashew. Get on my nerve. I don't like it. Don't approach me like that, because I'm gonna come in. Cause I'm the type of person who, whatever I'm thinking or feeling is on my face. Like I'm looking like, and my facial expressions are very exaggerated. So like, if I'm disgusted, I look extra disgusted. Like. So, like, if you come at me like that, I'm looking at you like, why are you talking to me like... And I be trying to control my face. People will tell you I try, but it don't work.
It really doesn't.
Not ever. It's just not, to me, it's not respectful. Like, if you really are interested in getting to know a person.
Speaking of your face, you remember Saturday night? Was it Saturday night at IHOP? When we were checking out?
Oh! I be trying. Not face that whole night. I do just different instances where I could not control my facial expressions. That one dude kept catching it. Every time I made a face, this one guy kept seeing so my face. For him. I know, he probably thinking I'm so mean. Like he probably think I'm so mean because my face every time he saw me was just like. But it was that dude at the counter. And I was confused.
Okay. I don't know if we should talk about this, because I don't want to seem disrespectful, but it's a genuine question. Like,
the question's good.
If you are a male and you look like a female,
are we supposed to call you he
what
or she?
Are we supposed to say?
That's hard for me, because I don't know if you're just
Did you see that person walking by the window?
I'm telling you, people just be walking through. People be making cuts because of shortcuts. People just be walking through people's yard.
It was dressed in all black. That's all I saw. But yeah, like, I don't call you ma'am, sir.
That's the thing. I get scared in those situations.
Right.
Because I be like, for some of them, they're just dressing feminine, but they still want to be considered
a male.
But then some of them, want to be called the she. It's confused. Like, I don't really know because there's so many different perspectives and how they want things.
And
it's
then
like,
I try not to say something because you might offend them.
Like, what do you say? What do you say? Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'll be sitting there thinking, they be like, oh, like, you want to be like him or her, but she's like, oh,
they. But then if you say that, they might be offended.
Yo, no, let me tell you, I learned about this sexual orientation recently, where these people do not like to be called anything, like not a he or a she, or they like this. They say they, them. They don't like to use like terminology in any way. And I'd be like, and when I heard that, I was like, okay, I'm trying to, it's funny, like, you try to be respectful of everybody and their thoughts and their beliefs, and I really do, because I feel like, whatever it is that you identify, whatever, that's your business, I don't care. That's up to you, that's between you and he, up there. I ain't got nothing to do with it, I don't care. But sometimes, some of the stuff I hear, I just be like, okay, but make it make sense.
Yeah,
like,
if it doesn't make sense.
Like, I said, can you explain it to me? Because I asked, can you explain that to me? Can you tell me, like, why you, like, okay, so you don't want to be called the he, you don't want to be called a she, you don't want to be called the it, you want to be called, what do you want to be called? Like, what do you want me to say? If I be like, oh, him over there, and then they get mad if you say him or her. Yeah. And I be like, but I gotta say something? Like, I was like,
right,
what do you
like, how do we get your attention?
I was like, next thing, and there are people who now feel like they should be able to have sex with animals, and people, I was like, this is getting out of hand. At this point, people gonna be having sex with basketball holes. People are going to be wanting to get married to inanimate objects. And this is not to be offensive, because it just seems like it keeps getting more and more extreme.
It's getting
Because I'm
worse.
like, it's one thing to be homosexual, lesbian, transgender. All those things make sense to me, at least in my mind. But being attracted to an animal does not make sense to me.
Nah, that don't make
like,
no
that's
sense.
Another species, my guy. Like, that don't make no sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me that there are people who are attracted to inanimate objects. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, how? And, like, even people who are asexual, like, they're not attracted to anything.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. But I be asking, I'm like, make it make sense. That's all I ask, is make it make sense. And while we're on the subject, I know this gonna offend somebody. But women who are attracted to women who look like men, not women who are masculine, but women who look like men. Like, you see them, and until they speak, you think that's a dude. Like, them kind of women. How does that work? You want a woman, but you don't want her to look like a woman? How does that... So, what are you attracted to, exactly? That's the part of that I don't understand.
Are you attracted to a man?
Like, exactly. Like, if you want a woman who looks like a man, are you attracted to women? Or are you attracted to men? Or are you attracted to both? Or are you attracted... Like, what is it about the manly woman that you are attracted to? Not, like, nothing is wrong with that if that's what you want to do. If you a woman who's man, whatever, that's your business. Yeah. But, like, I just don't understand the logic behind, like, oh, I only am attracted to women, but then the women that you're attracted to don't look like women at all. They look like men. So is it that you just don't like penis? Like, is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's
what it is. Like, it's strictly that you just don't like penis, and that's what makes you go to women instead. I just don't understand the logic behind it, because I know a lot of women who are like, oh yeah, I'm a lesbian. Not I'm bisexual, but I'm a lesbian. But they only like women who look just like, because I knew this girl who was dating, she was like, I'm a lesbian, whatever. She's like, I want you to be my girlfriend. I'm thinking when she walked in with the girl, that was a dude and that the girl was coming later. Like, I was like, when the dude walked up, she was like, hey, this is Ricky. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm getting ready to dap my dude up or whatever. And then he speaks, and he was like, you thinking he was like, hey, what's up? And I hear, hey, I'm like, oh, woo. And I made a face. I was like, I was like, oh, hey. Like, I wasn't trying to be rude, but I just wasn't expecting that, because she like, I mean, no boobs. I mean, I ain't got no boobs, but like, no boobs, like, no, like, dressed and looked even in the face masculine. I thought it was a dude. And as soon as she spoke, I was like, is this Amber? She was like, yeah, this is Amber. I'm like, what's up, Amber?
Amber?
Somebody gonna hate us for this. Like, we offended somebody.
I'm really trying not to offend
I swear to God, I'm not offending. I'm not trying to be offensive. I really don't care what you do with your life. I'm curious about certain things. I just want to know. It's not even that I really mind. It's just that I want to know. Like, what is the attraction to that? If you consider yourself to be only attracted to women, then how do you explain being attracted to women that don't look like women? You don't like boobs, clearly. You don't like feminine curves. So what is it that you like about the masculine women? I mean, I'm not mad at you for it. I don't think, it's a bad thing.
But it's a genuine question.
But I just, exactly, like, sometimes I want to understand. Like, I'm just trying to, I ain't gonna feel the same way you feel regardless. But I'm just curious, like, I know that you may not get it, but I just want to know, like, some people be like, oh yeah, I'm just attracted to masculinity. And I'd be like, well, that's a man thing. So
go get you a man.
So, but I said, maybe, that's why I said it has to be the penis thing, because that's really the only difference half the time. Because even the way that girl talked and acted and spoke and the way that she was with her, it was man all the way. I was like, that was a gentleman, is what she was. Like, she was. She was a gentleman. And I liked it. I was for it. I was like, yes, girl, treat her like a queen. And you be the king you want to be. Like, I'm for it. But I just did not. I was like, I thought she said she was only attracted. She said the words, I'm only attracted to women. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, but are you, though? That don't look like no woman. How did you, when y'all met, what were you attracted right off rip? Or was it when she spoke and then you heard the feminine in her voice that you became attracted to her? Like, how did it happen?
Have you guys seen that new Tyler Perry movie yet?
Madea's
Family Funeral. Y'all.
I'm seeing it again whenever it comes.
I want to see it again. I'll probably go see it with my brother or something.
It's good.
That movie is good, and I do not believe that it's his last one.
I don't either, because he introduces a new character, and that's trash.
If you haven't seen the movie yet, I'm sorry, but we about to talk about it.
I mean, I'm not gonna give away stuff.
No, but
there's a new character.
He introduces a new character, so
a new pivotal character, like it's a big character. So you just like,
how you gonna
introduce this person into our lives and then just take them away? Like, you never gonna bring them back? Like, I feel like
this is somebody who should have been there all along.
Exactly.
Like, where was he through everything?
Through every single movie. Like I said, y'all, that's bogus. I'm upset.
Have been in there.
He should have been in the movies, and he was a good little addition to the family line. Yeah. I liked it.
But that whole movie, it was funny, and then there were some serious parts.
And there were some parts where we got upset. When we was like,
right. Like, it was good movie.
It was pretty. Tyler Perry always got good movies, but it put me in my feels. This one was pretty. Yeah. It was pretty top notch, even for Tyler Perry. He better make another one. And they're supposed to be doing their last little farewell tour.
Yeah, the play
I'm a protest. I'm gonna be like
I want to go to the play just to be like, this is not your last play.
I was like, if you don't make another play, I swear to God, I want to watch another. How are you gonna make the last play? Can't be this storyline, because he played 3 of the characters in the thing, and he ain't never done a play with Joe. That don't make no sense. So how is this going? How are you gonna do it with the? Maybe he'll just get somebody else to play the new character.
Maybe, I don't know.
But that arm's about to come clean off this chair. But yeah, that was a good movie. If you haven't seen that movie, go see that.
I feel like 2019 is gonna be full of good movies.
Yeah, I've seen one of my clients. One of my clients is like entertainment stuff, and so he's been like, all his stuff has been like about new movies and Oscars and all the like actresses and actors. Like, that's like what he talks about in his podcast that he's not even started yet. But yeah, I know he hired me to get things ready so that when he does do his podcast, he already has an audience on social media. So yeah, I have another client that's doing the same thing for when she writes her book, getting an audience already. She has a YouTube channel though, so she has something to send people to, but whatever. So, but it's all about entertainment, and I've been learning about, I know all the new movies coming out. I was like, that's gonna be good. I said, oh, look at this, look at that. I was looking up the previews for all the stuff he was sending me. And I don't even watch previews, God. I don't like to watch previews. I'm not gonna lie. I don't watch previews or trailers. My boyfriend does. Boy, that boy will sit down and watch trailer after trailer. Oh, that look good. That look good. I'm like, okay. I just read the synopsis and that's it. Like, 'cause I don't have time.
I don't necessarily feel like chewing anymore.
You don't feel like chewing anymore? All right.
So, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you got this far, if you didn't,
if you watched all the way this far, you the real MVP.
Right,
to be honest.
You are loyal. You are definitely a part of the Rebel Gang.
You real AF, because we talk too much.
Right.
To be honest.
And honestly, this is how we be talking all the time. When
this
we're together,
is how we are. This is how we are.
We just be going from topic to topic to topic, just talking.
So,
like I said at the beginning of this video, we didn't know what we was gonna talk about yet.
And here we are,
almost an hour.
That's what eventually we was just like, let's just put the camera on and just talk because we gonna talk.
And we were hungry, like we were saving. We haven't eaten all day because we were saving our stomachs to eat.
We didn't even eat that much.
No, we didn't.
We didn't nearly as much as I thought I was gonna eat.
We still got like a whole half a pizza sitting right there.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment in the description box. Nope, they can't do that.
Why they can't do that?
They can't leave a comment in the description box.
I was like, why they can't leave a comment? I thought for once you said it right, but you didn't.
No. Let's try that again. Leave us a comment in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. I promise these videos will not be this long all the time. But, and also go subscribe to, I don't know why I'm pointing to you. I don't know why I just did that. It is Ghost Trust. I can't even speak English right now.
I'm not going to say it until the recording is over.
I'm going to leave all of her stuff in the description box below. Go ahead and subscribe to her, follow her. All of her social media stuff will be down there where you guys can find her on all of her stuff. Okay, that's it. I can't reach.
Yeah, I know.